This virus brought us far.
But we can't get back by car.
It spreads itself far.
All without any mark.
Inadequate protection let it enter us.
Without us knowing it is there.
As it begins attacking cells.
As the attack rings just as a bell.
We might run fast.
But can't avoid the virus.
As it infects the iris.
As there's no way out.
We might eat grapes.
Without knowing the escape.
As it flies through the body.
As a shape free to undertake.
Round but not weak.
As it looks for a victim.
Not immune to such infection.
That victim is seeking protection.
A protection, as that virus is non-stop.
This poem has
Coronavirus.
this poem doesn't have a specific title, but it's by Sarah Shazad.
Shazad, yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, alright, quite a fitting poem to start off the episode. Alright, so should we just start and jump in? I think it's only appropriate.
That's what we do. So,
yeah. Alright, guys. Welcome, everybody, to the Pickle Podcast. I'm your host, picklesonmayo, and I'm joined here with my co-host, Mr. Nobody 711.
That's
and
me.
We're here on this
March 12th, Thursday of 2020.
It was an unexpected holiday, you could say. Not sure
Maybe
if it's
not.
really a holiday, but
Maybe not for all the right reasons, but we're here now. So
but you know what? As long as it gives us the opportunity to podcast here with you guys today, I think this is just fine. So why don't we just jump on into the podcast.
Yes, and despite the fact that we don't really podcast that consistently, in these times of unknown, we want to be the one consistency you can rely on in life.
Exactly. This this Thursday to from now on is gonna be quite hectic if you're living anywhere in the U.S. Not only the U.S. but also Europe, Asia, Middle East, anywhere really, because there's a thing that you might not know, but I'm pretty sure all of you do know.
Even if you're living under a rock, you know what COVID-19 is.
Yeah, everybody will know by now, and if not, well, you come to the right place because we're here to give you that information. So let's see. So today I want to start off with a question for all of you because there's this uprising. There's this uprising of a unknown virus. Not really unknown, but like
it's pretty well known.
I would just say unexpected again. Unexpected outbreak that we're now experiencing. So with this outbreak in mind, what is the best microwave meal for when in quarantine because of the coronavirus?
I just wanted to start off with like a little lighthearted question for all of you to think about, as probably for a chunk of this podcast we will be talking about the coronavirus.
This is a probably good time to also ponder what you're gonna do once this gets out of hand, which I hope it doesn't, because if so, then maybe this podcast will be compromised. But
I mean, like, we're already taking good measures because like we're not in the same location, so
that's true because we'll get into it very shortly. So like why don't we just start off into
so we're all in self-quarantine now.
So
our school district actually decided to close until March 20th.
Right. So we have quite a bit of time to not only plan, but for all of you to come here to watch this, become informed, and possibly become entertained.
Breaking news.
What?
Breaking news.
Yeah.
The MLB has just delayed the start of the 2020 season by 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Is it
I-
all right? So if anybody doesn't know, which I'm not so sure if anybody doesn't know, the coronavirus, the COVID-19, is is a it's
You're trying
nothing
to get.
special.
You're looking for the scientific word.
Yeah,
aren't you?
I know. I'm just gonna put it simply. It's
Yeah,
like
but,
it's like the flu, but really it's nothing more than just the flu, but
It's
because
a
of the
lot stronger,
circumstances.
especially to older people.
Yeah, because of the circumstances that we've found ourselves in, it's kind of gotten it's kind of gotten out of hand, you could say.
Yeah, would you like me to read what a Bing says about coronavirus?
Sure, I would love to.
Alright, so an overview is coronavirus, or known as COVID-19, is a new illness that can affect your lungs and airways. Symptoms of coronavirus are a cough, high temperature, and shortness of breath. Simple measures like washing your hands often with soap and water can help stop viruses like corona. There's no specific treatment for coronavirus, but treatment aims to relieve the symptoms until you recover. It's not known exactly how corona spreads from person to person, but similar viruses are spread in cough droplets, which is why a lot of cities in the world are taking pretty drastic measures to keep people from congregating together that much.
That's a pretty good description of what's going on right now.
Yeah, so exactly. The thing that makes Corona scary right now is that we don't know enough about it yet. It's new. It came out of nowhere. Came out of left field.
Uh, it's I mean it kind of makes sense though that we weren't really prepared for it because it started from Wuhan, China, like a city that seems so distant, yet it just managed to make its way all the way here, which is kind of surprising to all of us, I think.
It reflects how our world people are moving around.
Yeah.
We have the luxury of ease of transportation.
So luckily, um, I'm not so sure if it really has, but I don't think it's reached our county that much.
But there's other like 2 people have it in our county.
Yeah, but it hasn't. From what we know, it hasn't exploded in our county.
It's not exploded, but there are people who have it in our county and near us in
yeah,
the DMV area.
which is not too good. But I think we should. I think it was a good idea for the school district to at least consider the possibility of.
I feel like they timed it right. They didn't jump on it too early, and now I
Yeah.
feel like the last 2 days things have been ramping up with now the Europe travel ban. All the sports leagues are shutting down and canceling,
Yeah, which
and
is.
I feel so I feel like now they're taking response as a bunch of other organizations are also taking response, which is a good thing.
Mhm.
And you could say it's an overreaction. Probably if we went to school and didn't have time off, we'd all probably be fine. But I think better safe than sorry, and I think we'll all still get on with our education just fine.
And because I think it's all right if we have these kind of days off, emergency days off, just because our county is already preparing for a countermeasure, not a countermeasure, but a backup plan to.
Because right now they are in the middle of planning of what to do if they have to cancel more than March 20th.
Yeah, right.
And did you know they actually our county invested $5 million into buying more Chromebooks?
Yeah, I know.
That's their first amount
It
of
just kind of
response. Just buy more Chromebooks.
just kind of shows you how the love and adoration for
Chrome OS.
for Chrome, yeah.
I mean, I get
But it
the
doesn't make
reason
sense. Yeah, it
they
doesn't
can
make sense.
make have a Chromebook, but does it really have to be Chromebooks every time?
Yeah. Well, I think it's because our middle schoolers, I think primary schoolers as well, they don't have that access to the Chromebooks. So if we
Or-
do end up having a emergency like cancellation, then it's necessary that like we have online schooling for those students. Because like how else are they gonna learn if it's like just if the school's out just for like 2 or maybe even more weeks, you know?
Yeah. Well, like so basically, I think most counties are like this. They have like 2 weeks of like days they can take off without the curriculum being affected too much. So it's, I guess
Oh
thankfully
yeah.
we didn't have that many snow days, so they felt comfortable giving us this time off.
Mm.
So yeah, but if they exceed that, things get a bit more iffy, and then we might have to consider online school. Which actually, I'm pretty curious how that'd work. I don't think I would actually want to do it because I feel like
Yeah, like I'm not saying that I love and adore school, but like I kind of prefer it over online courses.
I feel like it won't be as easy to focus like in my bedroom
Yeah. Unless
compared to
you are like that kind of dedicated
there's a lot
student.
there's a lot of people that they can focus in an at-home environment, but for me, like I
Right.
think it's a lot easier to be at school, and plus also the socialization aspect. Is it going to be like a chat room or something, or is it just how are we going to
A chat
communicate?
room.
Like for online school, how do we communicate?
I don't think you do communicate. I think that's the point. You learn at your own pace,
Yeah,
right?
that's kind of like I feel like socialize. Like I feel bad for homeschoolers. I feel like socialization is one of the biggest parts of school. You know, it helps you grow as a person. And well,
Yeah.
you could say a lot of people have negative effects due to the socialization aspect of school. I think it's a good learning experience for life.
Yeah. And I mean it really depends on person to person, but for your average child, I think it's probably safer to assume that having that social interaction is healthier than not, you know.
Yeah,
That's about it on the homeschooling
schools.
aspect. So, what
Yeah,
about
schools off, and school might get interesting with online school, but that's the state of public education right now.
yeah? Unfortunately, that is like how it's
Any pri-
I think it's gonna end up.
Hey, any private schoolers out there, you could feel free to let us know how private schools are like right now.
Yeah. I think okay, so I have I would say I'm quite educated in how the public schooling works because you know I've stayed at one for at least 5 years.
Yeah, you see,
But
you only been in public school since sixth grade.
yeah,
I've been in it through my whole education career.
I don't know.
You used,
I don't know if
you
that's
used to be
better though.
you used to be a private schooler, man.
Yeah, I know. But like
Exactly.
that, I feel like private school kind of toughens you up for like the real
I wouldn't
world.
say toughen you up, but I would say maybe
Yeah,
matures you.
no, but
It
like there's
matures you
so
better.
much work. There was like so much more work.
Okay, I would say mature, not toughen them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean like sure, maybe mature can be like interpreted in different ways, but in my my eyes, I think maturity kind of like comes with responsibility and like doing your work and doing it well. And
Yeah.
so right now, if you couldn't tell, I'm like sketching some creature head designs that I'm
You
eventually gonna
talk.
be posting, really painting
Is that what you think
later.
is that what you think the coronavirus looks like?
No, but like this is just this is my routine for when I'm designing a creature that you if you've seen my Instagram, which you should totally check out by the way, it's at picklesonmayo. Um, these are like the concept phases of when I'm trying to sketch out a creature. So that's
Speaking of
basically
drawing,
it.
I like the touch you added to the thumbnail of the podcast today.
Oh yeah, you noticed? Hold on, you.
How much did that
Everybody
cost you to
should
add those
see.
face masks, man?
What's that? How much
How much did it
cost?
cost you? How did it cost you to add those face masks? Because like face masks are pretty expensive
Yeah, I
now.
know. And like that's also an interesting question. We should ask too.
Oh yeah,
Should
because
we?
yeah, there's like a supply shortage of like a lot of things. Like I went to Walmart
Yeah.
the other day, and the aisles were like way less than I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing like nice, like fully the time, but
Right.
it was like tons of empty aisles because of like the lack of production now that like a bunch of factories have to shut down and stuff.
Right. And like it's it becomes even like stranger when you look at Costco, which according to my dad, he went to yesterday, but apparently like the parking lot was full, and luckily there was plenty of supplies to go around in the store, like canned foods were there wasn't any shortage or anything like that. But
You bought canned food.
no, I don't know. I don't think he bought can. No, he didn't.
We're not in that much of an apocalyptic situation yet where we have to only eat
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
canned food.
No, no, no. I'm not saying like you only eat canned food, but I mean like you're preparing. You're preparing just in case, you know. It's not like the the canned food is now like just a part of your diet. You're eating regularly, but just in case it does come to that, you have canned food to back you up, you know. So anyways, he was at Costco, and I guess the parking lot was full, but the aisles and storage was also strangely full. But then when he looked at the line for like how many people were at Costco, the line suddenly correlated with like the amount of people in the parking lot, and I think the line went probably past the midpoint of like the middle of Costco.
I mean, like the lines at Costco are always terrible though.
Yeah, I know, but this was, this was crazy. Like if you can visualize Costco, like maybe I can show it here. If you can visualize Costco, like let's say this is the store, right? And then these are the cashiers. Sorry, can you? I think you can hear somebody in the background.
He's
And
yelling about how crazy the line was at Costco.
no, he said no one day, as in like
One day he'll go back to Costco.
I don't know, I don't know. So so like this is the cashier, right?
Hmm.
And this is like the midpoint, you could say, I guess. The line was probably extending like past this this point right here. It was just that crazy. It might have even gone back to like the deli the deli aisle in the back, which if you can also imagine it like that.
You
But
know,
basically it's just
you know,
crazy.
I'm more of a Sam's Club guy myself.
Wait, so you never like been to Costco or anything?
I used to have a Costco membership, and now I'm a Sam's
Oh.
Club guy.
Yeah, I think my parents used to be
Sam's
those
Club.
kind of people as well, but I think they had a sort of like an epiphany. Maybe it was the prices, maybe it was something like
They
customer
missed
service.
they missed Kirkland products.
Yeah, maybe that too. But like I think I mean I haven't really gone to Sam's Club myself, but is it like a hardware or not like a hardware?
Not hard. No, it's like
No,
Costco, but
Costco.
owned by. It's exactly like
Yeah.
Costco, but it's
Oh,
owned
it's
by
like a
Walmart.
warehouse.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just owned by Walmart instead of
Uh,
Costco. I
huh.
would say
Yeah.
TBH. I would say, to be honest, I would say that Costco is probably a little better selection. But
Yeah.
if you're a hipster, then like I think Sam's Club is perfectly fine.
Why do you say that?
Because like hipsters always have to be different, like everything. So I feel like Sam's Club is a hipster choice for like membership wholesale groceries.
Hmm. I I guess so, but like, what's the benefit? Is there? I mean,
Because like
other
all
than being different, is
because
there a
like their
benefit?
parents had Costco, so they're gonna want to have Sam's Club because hipsters got to be different.
Hmm. Wait, so do your parents have the Costco?
I just told you Sam's Club.
Oh, they do. I'm
You
sorry.
I'm only a closet hipster though. So
Oh, okay, okay.
well, but anyways, the
Well,
modern
you can
hipster.
always come out on the podcast if you want.
No, I'm gonna stay in the,
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in the hipster closet.
All right.
And besides, like
Alright.
the modern hipster just have Amazon Prime, and that'll be good enough for them.
Yeah.
Speaking of Amazon, I want to check the mask prices right now.
Ooh, the mass prices. I guess we could. Let's
Could you
take a
also turn on?
look.
You forgot to turn on screen share, by the way.
Oh, sure. So if you don't recall from the last podcast, which has been quite a while. Oh, wait. You can only see what the podcast is seeing. Oh man, I don't think I can do anything to change that. Well, anyways,
okay.
let's bring this up. So, masks for germ protection. Oh boy.
I think
Let's
the
see how
market's
this is
improved.
going.
It looks like it's improved a little bit, but still not great.
Yeah. Disposable 3-ply mask with earlobes protected for germs, pollen, smoke.
I mean, they look pretty high quality, but like $11 for like a 3-pack. I mean,
Yeah, I know. So like some
you
of
could
this, like this kind of strip, doesn't really help you too much.
yeah, I feel like these masks. I mean, sure they'll serve a purpose, but it's not really gonna save you.
Yeah.
I
But
feel
like,
like
it's not that
people should
it's
be.
it's not that it's like unnecessary to have them, but it's just that it's not like wholly useful.
Yeah, I think if people want to be safe, they should be in hazmat suits.
Well, I mean,
See how
not
much-
everybody can afford it, you know.
See how much a hazmat suit is? You'll be surprised.
Yeah, but okay,
Look it
why don't
up,
we
just
look
look
it up right now?
Yeah, you'll be surprised, man.
Right, but not everybody wants to be clunking around in it. And see, this doesn't even protect you fully because it just protects your body.
Okay, well then you could buy the gas mask or something.
Yeah.
Here, look. How
Yeah,
about
like
we?
this.
I have an idea. How about right now we engineer a Pickle Podcast coronavirus survival kit?
Okay, well, first of all, I think we should I
Why
think we
is it
should
like that?
make I think we
Go
should
back.
make time for trivia
Wait, go-
first before
Hold
we
on. Before that, go back up. Go back down.
back down.
Yeah. Bro, look at that. Look at the Breaking Bad, dude.
Okay. I thought I saw that for like a glimpse. And then I was like I
I-
kind of just ignored it.
I think that's gonna protect you.
I don't
Because
want no.
you're not catching any germs with that on.
Oh, I think you'll be catching plenty. Oh wait, they have a oh. Ew.
See, exactly with that, like people move to the other side of the sidewalk.
I mean, unless you're in a closed space, I mean, it's not really gonna help you.
Everyone will move to the other side of the room then.
I guess so, but I
Why
mean,
are
you're,
they-
you're still in the same area.
Yeah, but the mask will absorb the germs with its demonic spirit or whatever.
Yeah, especially this one. I don't know. This has gotta be a spirit / demon. Really. I'm not so sure about this one. Well, anyway, I think we should,
Do trivia?
yeah, visit some trivia. Because I think a lot of people have been craving for some facts,
It's all 3 people
some
watching.
juicy facts. Well, you know what? Thank you, these 3 people. I think you're very well mannered individuals
You're very swell.
who took their time out of the day, their precious time, to come here and just watch, just to listen, and just to have a good time. So why don't we give them that good time? So let's see. First question for today. First trivia question. You want to say it? You should.
Sure.
go for the first.
Yeah, it's kind of okay. All right. So as you may know, 2 NBA players have the coronavirus, and they're both on the Utah Jazz. So this trivia question will relate to that. So the question is, which member of the Utah Jazz that has coronavirus won Rookie of the Year before? Is it A, Donovan Mitchell, B, Mike Conley, C. Rudy Gobert, or D. All of the above?
All right. Well, let's repeat that question one more time, just for
All
the
right,
viewers, just for the
once
ones in the
again.
back.
All right, for the ones in the back of the online school auditorium, the question was, which member of the Utah Jazz that has coronavirus won Rookie of the Year before? Is it A. Donovan Mitchell, B. Mike Conley, C. Rudy Gobert, or D. All of the above?
All right, and I guess.
Do you not have the soundboard up?
Hold on, give it a second, ladies and gentlemen. Besides, we have
Bro, how are we gonna get invited to all the conventions that are like banned now?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Shoot, are we gonna be able to make it to GXCon this year and have our panel if like it's canceled because of Corona?
No, wait, but when does it even like take place?
It's in the summer, which people are hoping that Corona will get worse, will die out in the summer, but we don't know enough to guarantee that. It's just a glimmer of hope due
Yeah,
to its similarities to influenza.
yeah. But you know what? I really do hope that it passes by then. I mean, I will be sad that that we won't be able to podcast as frequently, but it'll give me like some security in
In the chat,
our safety.
in the chat, thank you, Paint Puppy 7 for joining the stream. But he said
Okay.
the third person, Rudy Gobert, sounds like a talk show host. But I assure you, he is a French basketball player. I assure you.
Interesting.
And
Do you want-
he
Do
has
you want
no
to start
idea.
the time? Because I
Yes,
don't have
go
it.
You don't have the soundboard?
No, you do.
No, you're the one with the soundboard.
No, you have the, what is it? You have the countdown.
Okay, fine. Give me a
Remember?
second. I thought you had a soundboard all nice and ready.
No, I had the cheering. Alright, crap.
Okay, fine. Here.
Like, it'll just take a second, guys. Anyways, I think.
There.
And 3, 2, 1, and time. Time.
And
Well, this will give you some extra thinking time
And-
if you really need
and
it.
there. Alright.
All right. Do you want to announce the answers for us? For the.
Alright, if you answered all of the above, then you are really dumb. That answer does not even make sense.
Okay. So,
If you-
would you mind telling us which is the correct?
If you answered Rudy Gobert, you'd also be wrong because he won Defensive Player of the Year before, but not Rookie of the Year.
Oh. Okay.
If you answered B, Mike Conley, you'd also be wrong because he is hopefully a perfectly healthy man right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry to shut you down, Paint Puppy. So, I guess that only leaves us with one option, doesn't it?
It leads us with
Donovan.
Vin Mitchell.
Wait.
Do you,
So, if you got it,
good job.
I guess, congrats.
Yeah.
You did it. So, you want to head over to the next,
Trivia question?
next trivia question. Do you want to, do
You wanna
you
see-
really care about Joe Biden, or do you care about Wales more?
I think Joe Biden could like kill all the whales if he makes bad policies. So
Yeah, I guess so.
we should do Joe Biden.
All right, Joe Biden then. So,
Right. You can
this
ask
is a
question.
pretty simple question, and all of you politic nerds should probably know.
My bad.
Excuse me, what?
I was pulling up the stream to look at the chat again. But
Oh,
I forgot to turn volume off.
All right, that's fine. I forgive you. So, our question is, let's see. What is Joe Biden's age? And you have you have quite a selection. You have either A, age 75, B, age 69, funny number. You have C, 77, and you have D, 71. So I guess you have, I guess I'll repeat that too.
Oh, wait, you want to repeat it?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so first you have A, a 75, B, 69, C, a 77, and D, a 71. And go. 10 seconds. Go. 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. All right, so this is really the moment of truth, as we call it here on the Pickle Podcast.
We don't call it that. We've never said that.
like we just play along with it.
No.
If you answered B, 69, then I'm afraid if you're just trying to be a comedian. That's just not right.
If you answered that, I don't fault you though.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
fine.
all politicians now are either in this like millennial range or just old men, sort of, or old women. I don't discriminate.
I mean, like Pete Buttigieg was 38. Bernie Sanders is really old. Yeah, who else was in this? Bloomberg, I'm pretty sure, is also pretty old. Elizabeth Warren is old. Andrew Yang, I mean, he seems...
I think that's probably for the better, though.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know. I kind of like having old presidents, you know?
Yeah. Gives a bit of class.
Yeah, exactly. It has that old person touch.
Right. So, if you answered age 75, which is A, I'm so sorry, you would also be incorrect, but actually that's quite close.
Well, now everyone knows it's C.
Yeah. No, I didn't even say it's D. I was limiting their option to, okay, well, everybody knows now.
Yeah, because you said it's close. The most logical thing was C.
I know, but it's close, but like, I could have done 71.
I just saved them like 47 seconds of their life.
But it's so much. All right, so maybe not everybody finds that.
People are dying because of Corona, so like they don't know how much longer they're gonna live, but like I'm giving them time to live their life and not wasting away.
Right. If you chose 77, you're right. All right, congratulations. That's a bit loud. That's a bit loud, right?
Alright, that's fine.
I apologize. All right.
So yeah, speaking of basketball players, like we talked about the Utah Jazz, the NBA did suspend its season, so we don't know if we'll have any more basketball for the rest of this current NBA season we're in, which is a bit unfortunate. Right. The NHL has also suspended their season, and also the MLS, which no one knows, but it's Major League Soccer, but even though no one cares about Major League Soccer, but yeah.
Ooh, what the heck?
Are you offended?
Ignore technical difficulties.
Are you offended? I thought you were offended that I called out Major League Soccer.
No, that's not... What? That's not the problem. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties, they always happen. And sometimes you just gotta live with it. And that's what we do here. So, I mean... So I guess we'll come back to the trivia portion
later on
to finish up our last trivia question, which I hope all of you are excited for. So
yeah,
but for now, yeah,
I'm pretty sad by the losing all these sports and baseball getting delayed as well.
Yeah, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad because you're gonna come back to it sooner or later, right? It's gonna be up again sooner or later.
Hopefully, yes.
Right.
Speaking of Rudy Gobert, which the person in the chat thought was a talk show host, a funny thing was in an interview a couple of days before he got coronavirus, he was he was mocking coronavirus by purposely touching all the microphones in the room.
Really?
Yeah, as a joke, and then like 2 days later, he just gets
Oh.
corona. So, everyone's dogging Rudy Gobert for that.
Oh. That's not good in the eyes of the public.
Yeah, but in the end, I mean, wouldn't we all kind of have a similar reaction? Like you don't.
No,
It's
but like I
okay.
wouldn't I wouldn't mock it by like touching people's microphones.
I
Like
guess
what does that even do?
he's just trying to show that like we shouldn't have to take as many precautions as we are.
Y- Yeah, and then he
He
shows
just he
exactly.
just karma comes. He just gets
Yeah,
it.
he proves exactly why they should. Yeah. Well, anyways, I think we should moving on from like
And
our trivia side questions.
yeah. So a little more Corona for a couple more minutes. Other things besides sports have also been canceled, such as E3. You know.
Oh yeah. So E3, if anybody is malinformed, uh, E3 is a showcase basically of a bunch of new game titles and possibly even franchises that are releasing for their respective years. So E3 2020 was canceled for this June, and that kind of brought into the perspective of just how serious this whole thing is, because E3 is supposed to be a pretty big deal in the gaming community, gaming industry especially. Yeah. And just them canceling it meant that a lot of these huge companies like Nintendo, you have your Super Mario and everything, Legend of Zelda, those classics. They That just means that they lost one of their biggest outlets for advertisement, which is gonna like take a not a huge hit, but like it's just gonna slow down their
And
marketing.
yeah, it feels like everything is just getting halted by Corona. It's like
Yeah.
every in the news is always like some random parade that's being canceled
Yeah.
or stuff like that. And then there's like other events like they're like the Geneva Car Show or the Mobile World Conference where like a bunch of new phones were supposed to be showed.
Yeah.
Which
Oh really? So like more conventions were closed.
yeah, so like
Yeah.
basically just anything parades, conventions, sports, it's all just gone now
Yeah, I
for
know,
a
it
bit.
sucks. It sucks. 'Cause so many of these things like are things that you would if you
Bring
if you
brings people
bought
joy too.
tickets. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you
One,
bought
people are
tickets
probably
for.
looking forward to it, and then even if you're not going, reading about it, sports brings people tons of joy. Now it's gone, and then
Yeah.
there's other things. Maybe there's games at E3 people are looking forward to. Now they're
Yeah,
just.
now it's just gone.
I think that's like one of the hardest parts of Corona. I mean, obviously getting affected by the sickness is
Yeah.
terrible, but also just how it's
Yeah.
changing our daily lives is also unfortunate.
Yeah. It's especially if you have like family members affected by it in nursing homes, which is like especially bad because
Oh yeah,
it's I think it was found that most people that are dying from the disease are
oh
elderly, or I think newborns, probably.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really a shame.
yeah. My grandmother hopefully recovers, but she's currently in the hospital and she has like some water buildup in her lungs right now, and of course, since like Corona's going on, they went to
Oh,
test her. They went to test her for Corona, but thankfully she doesn't have Corona. But
okay, okay.
as a precaution, since she's old now
Yeah.
and she is sick, they had to test her out.
Mm. Yeah. You can never be too safe in this time. These times.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should. Do you want to catch up on
Should we move on from
old
Corona
things?
now? I
Yeah,
feel
I think we
like
should move
we've
on.
given her enough of our attention.
Attention, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to move on to something more lighthearted, such
Sure.
as Mulan, maybe? Do you want to talk
another
about
another
things?
another another live action movie, huh?
Yeah.
Another live action Disney remake.
What are your thoughts on it? I mean, I know it hasn't came out and everything, but it is another one of it's another addition to Disney's lineup of live action movies. And do you think it's like gonna turn out as? I'm not sure how actually Aladdin went.
I don't think it was. I don't remember anyone talking about it. I don't
Yeah,
think it was. I don't think it was any. I've heard Lion King was kind of okay, but I mean, it was literally
yeah,
the same. It's just the stories are pretty much the same, which can be a good or bad thing depending on how you see it. But
yeah.
it's just like it's the same thing we already know. It's just
Right.
now in CGI / real world and all that.
It's basically Disney trying to capitalize
It's
on
cashing.
old
They're cashing in.
franchises.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just cashing in. I feel like Mulan would be one of the better live action ones, just because Mulan is pretty awesome.
yeah, I do agree.
But I don't know. I would rather honestly see like a remastered version come to theaters than a live action.
Ooh,
Than a
yeah,
live action remake, like a nice, super high quality, like modern, like drawing animation.
yeah. Maybe even like implement three aspects of 3D, or maybe just rendering it very well versus like the cartoon style that Disney's known for.
Yeah.
But another thing that I noticed in Mulan, I wonder if I can bring it up, is that they took out one of the most iconic characters from the movie. It's Mushu. Do you remember the dragon?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
He's just,
sure it's
was he the tiny one or
yeah.
yeah, the tiny one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
like,
don't know how you
why is
spell
he?
Mushu.
Is he gone because like it's hard to make him look realistic or?
I guess so because like I think they're taking a more serious approach to
They want to make it. They want to mainly keep with concepts that could be real, I guess.
yeah. They're looking more deeply into the a traditional Chinese, kind of sense.
I mean, just that's cool and all, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah. It loses its charm. See, like this
that's
it
that's
could
overall. I
have
feel like
happened.
all these live action movies, they're not terrible, but they all just don't have the charm the originals did.
Yeah.
I'm just like, eh. This everything I see. All new live action movie, just eh. That's how I feel.
Yeah. You would probably just see it just to see what Disney has like ruined
Yeah, but I feel like if you see one of
about the
them,
movie.
unless you're like a huge Disney fan, like, I feel like if you see, you're only gonna see one or two of them. You're not gonna see all of them in theaters.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be like, I'll just wait for it to come on Disney Plus. I'll just wait for it to, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, well, like Disney Plus is how up to date are the movies that it showcases?
It does take a couple months, but they do promise that all the stuff will come. So yeah,
All
and
right.
the library already is enough to keep you decently satisfied. So yeah.
All right. That's good to know. Then maybe maybe we'll look into Disney Plus. But for now, I mean, this kind of live action trend, it doesn't suit the franchise very well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the last movie you've seen?
Live
Just to
action?
get no, just any movie, just to get perspective on like what people want to see.
Oh, last movie that I seen.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Have you ever heard of Scare Stories? We rented it on DVD. It's actually a pretty good. Okay, I should probably mention if
This is a
you're
bit.
easily frightened, now is the time to look away.
I am.
Um,
I.
uh, okay, yeah,
Okay, but like,
you've been
I didn't
fairly
mean,
warned.
I didn't even mean like what movie you've seen last. I meant what movie in the movie theater have you seen last?
Oh, we
I
don't
just
usually
realized,
see.
I just realized I haven't seen a movie since Rise of Skywalker, which I talked about already.
I think maybe like Detective Pikachu, but that was so
Dang.
long ago. I
How was
don't.
it? They haven't been to a movie theater that long.
Yeah, we just rent movies.
I mean, I
It's
respect that.
it's comfortable. Oh, maybe no, probably Avengers Endgame. Maybe, unless this came out. Maybe let me compare. Detective Pikachu release date, May 10th. Endgame release date. Yeah. So we watched Detective Pikachu.
Alright.
Probably last. I can't remember clearly another movie. But what was your question?
I was just asking what you seen last in theaters, just to get a perspective what people tend to like to see in theaters.
Yeah. Well, like Detective Pikachu was actually like a good exception for what for like for this like
Live
live
action?
action.
Why? Hey, that's
Yeah.
actually a good point. That's like the last
Yeah.
movie you saw technically was live action.
Because
I never saw it, but it looked. I think I would enjoy it if I saw it.
yeah, it was actually really good.
Compared
Because
to like live action Aladdin.
right, they were able to somehow combine the cuteness of the Pokemon and like fuse it with the realistic kind of the realistic look of, you know, real life. And they were able to make something actually like pleasing to the eye. Like because they brought in an artist that's well known for making these kind of like these like live renditions of the Pokemon. So that I think that really helped them to like visualize what this project needed to be. Because if they mess it up like, you know, the original Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a comparison here.
Oh yeah, Sonic.
This is the original Sonic, I'm
Came-
pretty sure. And then this is that's compared to Detective Pikachu, which you can see is like there's a clear difference between quality and like likeness.
I like that Sonic was a Valentine's Day movie.
Wait, really?
It was, yeah.
Like on the 14th?
It came out at least on the weekend of Valentine's Day.
Let me see. Oh yeah. 14th, the 14th. Wow.
So it's a Valentine's Day movie.
Yeah, but I think I really enjoyed the like what is it, like the revamp. I know there's like noise in the background, just ignore that. I really enjoy the revamp in like the in the movie's style and art direction, just because it looks so much better. And they revived this kind of like this once disastrous film and made it into like a bearable and like, you
Is
know,
it
decent film.
I feel like
I haven't seen it. I haven't
don't
seen it
f-
yet. Yeah.
I don't. I think before it had the charm of being a movie that was bad enough you wanted to see how bad it was, but now like with now they fixed it, like it doesn't have that bad charm. It just seems like that meh vibe to it.
Yeah. Unless you're really like an avid Sonic fan, then maybe you would just want to see it anyways, you know.
True.
But like I don't think I would want to waste money on a movie that I know would be bad, and so I'm going into the theater knowing it's bad, you know.
But if it's really bad, like came out on Valentine's Day, would that make it a good date movie?
I really don't think so.
What makes
Maybe
a
we
good
have
date
skewed like ideas.
Something enjoyable, or something romantic, or something you could just laugh at. Like
I guess so.
what do you want though? Which out of
But,
those
like,
three?
Look, they were just trying to revive a movie, and I mean it just goes to show like how, I mean, like at least that they cared about the franchise enough to fix it, right?
True, I guess.
I think that's good enough.
So
I think we're almost out of time.
Do you want to have anything interesting that happened in your life that causes you to not be able to see movies that often in the theater?
Well,
Just-
other than
I'm
the
just
fact that
I'm just trying to make a good segue to discussing if there's any like important things you want to talk about, your personal stuff, before we can move on.
no, I mean like it's just no. There's nothing like particular that's stopping me like financially, not at all. But
Okay.
I think it's just that the parents, you know,
Okay, but-
and us, we don't. I think it's
Okay,
also
but-
that we prefer watching it in the comfort of our. What is this? In the comfort of our home.
Yeah.
So like movie theaters kind of we don't find it very necessary. So like we just watch it at home.
Yeah.
To each their own, you know.
All right.
Cool.
So, is there anything else personal now we're talking about your personal self you want to talk about?
Well, something that you know did pop up, or like that I've been doing over the course of the stream, over this podcast, I should say, is that I've been designing these characters, and if you remember from last time that we streamed a podcast, I wasn't actually drawing unique characters, but rather drawing designs from Pokemon, which is interesting. I say that because you know we were just talking about Detective Pikachu, but I kind of wanted to branch out into this the creative side of the drawing rather than just like copying of what I love, which of course isn't bad, but and I'm also hoping to visit that like fan art kind of side of art as well, rather than just like purely creative and like making these creatures and putting them in a fantasy. But I just kind of wanted to take a step back and look at my art, and wanted an identity for myself, and you know, call this art my own, rather than just like, oh, this is Pokemon fan art that I made, rather than like I made this myself and this is myself. This is my stuff alone. Yeah. And
I see.
also, just quickly, I'm trying out Photoshop, which you can see here. Which before I was using another program, which is really similar, but it just doesn't have all the features here. But it's, you know, overall it's like it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, so basically, recently you just tried out, once again, new art styles.
Yeah. I like doing that too. 'Cause I don't.
Yeah.
What the? There's something play. Do you hear that in the background?
No?
No. Okay. Somebody's jamming out on their guitar, electric guitar. I don't know. They've never done that. I don't know if you could hear it, but
Well, hopefully
never
later, hopefully they can perform for us at a different podcast.
oh yeah, that'd be nice. We should
Yeah,
also do like a musical segment sooner or later, like rather
Yeah.
than just karaoke. Yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah. I was just going to talk about myself, which,
Oh yeah. Sorry.
yeah, I'm just kind of the same person, honestly. Life is just
Alright.
life is just like in a pure routine for me right now.
Ooh.
Just like,
You don't have any ambitions or anything. You don't want to.
no,
No.
no, I'm kind of satisfied with how things are.
Try a new hobby, and then we'll see how you're doing when we
Maybe-
come back.
Oh, actually, I did upload a video.
Oh.
This is the last podcast.
Why
I
don't
have
you know what?
uploaded-
Why don't we take a look at it?
Why now?
Cause I don't know. It's Mr. Nobody. 7-Eleven cooking. Upload. Oh yeah, just uploads from Mr. Nobody. Oh wait, didn't you like purge your YouTube of everything
Yeah, it's
and
like-
everything?
Yeah, a fresh start of high quality content after that I made one video.
Hello and welcome to the first
Oh.
episode
Wait. Okay. You want me to? I'll turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
of Cooking with Sully. I'm your host.
We'll just watch a
who
little
may or
bit,
may not
yeah.
have the most.
This is like the
Sully,
first time
Mr.
one of our
Nobody,
faces have been shown on
7-Eleven,
this
whatever you
podcast.
want to call me. And today, well, as you've read the title, we're going to be making pita burgers. So, without further ado,
I actually
Let's
enjoy this video.
fire
It's
up the stove.
it's not bad.
Let's get started. First up, I
It
want to
has
teach
like
some
it's
basic
not
kitchen
terribly
etiquette.
made, but has that like kind of low like budget charm to it.
Yeah. And like the narration is kind of on point. I think you did a
Even if
good
you
job
are
narrating.
sat alone, I
Do you like
think
how
this
like my
program
hat
is
changes
very
positions in like every frame?
Wait, what?
I made sure like my hat changed positions in like almost every frame.
Oh wait, that was intentional.
Yeah.
Wait, in the first. Wait. Oh, yeah, the
Like in
hat
the
on.
beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Like every cut, it like
Oh.
changed.
Oh, because since it was like facing straight on, I thought you weren't even wearing a hat at first.
Yeah.
And then I saw this, I was like, oh, he just put on a hat. Okay. And then did you? Oh, and this
For
is
your
the
pita
kicker.
burger, of course,
Yeah.
you'll need your bread. Always, in my opinion, soft is always better. You'll
Uh-huh.
need, of course, ground beef, as well as a variety of seasonings. As I happen to be Asian, all my pots and pans are located in my oven.
Okay, that I mean, it might not annoy most people, but actually, I'm just not gonna get into that topic. I'm just gonna say like, like Asian. What
offended?
kind of Asian?
All Asian. Besides, actually, all Asian. Yeah, all Asians do.
What? No. But like when you say Asian, usually you're like referring to yourself as like a Eastern, right?
Yeah, but I feel like everyone in Asia does that though. No matter like what kind of Asian we call Indian or Eastern or.
Yeah. All right. I
Honestly, I don't care what pan I use, whether it be normal pan or
See, now we got the photo.
Others swear it gives you cancer. As long as it gets the job done and makes your meat tasty. Alright, first up,
Okay.
when prepping
Ooh, the voiceover.
pan, you add some olive oil to help avoid the
That blue
burgers
snowball
sticking to the
quality.
pan, as well to add a nice
It's,
little extra bit of fat.
It was really hard to get a good angle for this, man.
Real quick way to do it. Just
Wait, did you have to, like, stack it on
keep
top of
it
books?
serviceable enough.
No, I have
Something
a I have a tripod.
Oh,
It
okay.
was really hard to get the tripod at a good angle where you could see that what I was doing.
Don't leave the
Yeah.
stove, as it doesn't take that long to cook, and only about 5 or 6 minutes you shall have a burger that is decently done.
Look at
tasty,
that.
and won't give
Sizzling.
you food poisoning.
That's it, though.
You know what? He's not lying. And the bread? And the meat?
Oh,
And the cheese? You didn't even bother, like... Do you usually grill it with the cheese? Is that...
Sauce is a tasty
No, I
condiment
don't.
to add to your pita burger.
I'm pretty
I
sure
realize-
Just make sure that no
you
white
are
people
supposed to,
bother
right?
try it.
Yeah.
Or it's supposed to, like, kind of...
Now
It's
that your pita
like...
burger is done, you may
It's
choose
supposed to
put
sizzle,
it in
sort
the
of.
fridge, feed it to the birds, or perhaps share it with a loved one.
Okay. Alright,
And then the outro was just me talking about stuff over Papa's.
uh,
But I hope at
Whatever,
least someone
burgeria,
could
yeah.
follow my guide and help make themselves a pita burger. And
Alright.
be
See, that's a thing I did.
yeah. So if you're, if you're interested in this kind of content, I think you should definitely. There you go. If you're interested in some kind of content, I think you should definitely check out, his content. All right, let's close this.
I think in the next month you will see something new.
Yeah.
I can say
Let's
that
hope
next
so.
month. Hey, I'm better than you with Mr. No Kalahari Part 5.
Well, I mean, like, I'm putting out this podcast, so I think that can compensate for it, right? This is hard work, guys. Trust me, believe me.
You know what else is hard work?
What? Tell me.
Getting sponsorships.
Ooh.
And
We should probably
You wanna-
wrap,
you wanna
we should
start?
probably wrap this segment up. So like let's
Wait, you
get
don't-
on it.
this is a good transition. Don't cut me off here.
I know. I'm just I'm just saying
Okay.
we're reaching that 1 hour mark, and I just want to make sure that we're
Okay.
not stretching over it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. Alright, so as a company known for sponsoring a bunch of YouTubers, Honey may be saving you a couple bucks, but like, at what cost?
Huh? That's a good question. What cost?
And I think Amazon doesn't like Honey now for the
Huh? Why
due
would?
to the fact. Well, one, I'm sure they don't like
Oh, yeah.
people adding coupons, but also that it's basically does what Facebook and all their actually everything steals your data. I don't know why people are complaining that much.
I know, right? Like when you're basically signing the terms and conditions, you're selling your information away.
I mean,
Are
I get
people really that upset about that fact?
I mean, look, I dig having privacy, but like, I think it's a fair trade-off. I getting
Yeah,
getting
if
a free service I like, and then they just
Yeah.
take my data.
Like you don't work to like finalize your data or something. Like it's not like a a product that you're selling.
They're personalizing my ads. I mean, like, I have a pretty good control not to make an impulse. Just because I see some random ad on the side of the web
Yeah.
page that relates to something I'm kind of interested in.
I can see why it's a problem for those with mental, kind of impulses that have that kind of innate sense to act upon urges. But
Yeah,
for
like,
the most
if,
part, like it's really nothing, guys. If you're
but like, if Facebook is giving me some social media to keep up with people, or Honey's giving me some discounts, and like, I'm fine if they like purposely stick an ad for a Galaxy S20 because they know I want a new phone.
yeah.
Which, speaking of Galaxy S20, would you want
Ooh.
to talk about that?
Sure.
Specifically
Go
the S20 Ultra.
Oh, S20 Ultra. Yeah, I saw. Okay, so.
And the Galaxy Z Flip, which is also confirmed and everything's cool and interesting.
Recently, we went to T-Mobile for. If you guys don't know, T-Mobile actually has this kind of thing. I guess I don't know what else to call it. This giveaway. They have this giveaway that they do every so often, probably every month or so, where they give free items.
Oh, yeah, T-Mobile Tuesday.
Yeah, T-Mobile Tuesday.
That's every
month.
week, though, yeah.
No, but this is like a...
More special T-Mobile Tuesday.
Yeah, because it's...
So, yeah, no,
it's
everyone
an
wants,
item.
like... Yeah, like, I got, like, a wallet from them before.
A wallet, really?
Yeah.
I've never gotten something like that. But, like, this week's item, this Tuesday, was a neck pillow. An inflatable neck pillow that you got for free. The only thing you had to do was just... appear at their store, and then that's it. But while we were at the store, yeah.
They scan like a barcode thing, yeah.
Yeah. So while we were at the store and everything, we were like waiting to have the employee ask us like, oh, like, you here for the neck pillow? And we're like, yeah. But then we're looking at some new phones, but we saw the Samsung 5G, and then the 5G Ultra, the Ultra 5G.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes.
That's
But I
20
was
Ultra,
like,
yeah.
I was wondering what the difference was because there wasn't any description, and the only descriptions were in Spanish. And I speak Spanish, but I'm not entirely confident in translating it. So, could you elaborate more on what the Spanish thing couldn't do? What's the? Do you know the difference? Is there a difference? Do you know?
Oh, your audio just came back, cut out for a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so what are you saying?
Do you know the difference between the...
Oh yeah. So there's three
Ultra?
models. There's the S20, S20 Plus, yeah, it's Plus, and then the S20 Ultra.
Mm.
So the main difference is they're all different screen sizes, and then the Ultra also has some extra nice goodies, such as 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is insane for a phone.
Wow. Wait.
And then it has the
Yeah. That's
And then
crazy.
it has
That's crazy.
that's good for a computer. So like,
I'm pretty sure mine has... Mine would probably have more, but... Wait, did you say 60?
16.
Oh, 16. Okay. Yeah,
16 gigs of
go on.
RAM.
Yeah.
And then it also has the 108 megapixel camera, which is also really good looking.
Mm.
Well, the normal S20 N Plus, I think, are 64, if I'm remembering correct off the top of my head.
Mm.
But then, the battery gets bigger on the bigger ones, obviously, and yeah, those are the main differences.
Yeah, so longer battery life.
The S20 Ultra is pretty huge, though. It is a full 6.9 nice inches.
Oh, 6.9, really? That's half a foot. You can
Yeah,
you
that's
can really
almost.
visualize that.
It's basically almost a tablet, like from like a couple of years ago. 7 inches is pretty normal for a tablet.
Wait, so I wonder how long a foot is. Like, is that your forearm, you think? Like your forearm?
It depends on how long your forearm is.
I guess so, but like for the average person, they have to...
Sure. I mean, I'm a pretty lengthy boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Not to flex or anything, but
Well, to each their own, I guess. Well, what else is there to say about it?
I mean,
Is-
like,
Is it really
would-
worth though the extra price tag. I saw it was quite a hefty,
It comes the ultra clock. The normal S20 clocks in at $1,000, and then the ultra clocks in at $1,400.
Yeah.
I think if you're upper middle class, hell yeah, go for it. It's an awesome phone. But the normal S20 is perfectly fine if you're not ultra rich. Okay, see what I did there? Ultra rich.
Oh, wait, but you were talking about the ultra. You were talking about the non-ultra, right?
I said the S20 is perfectly fine if you're not ultra rich.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, but it would have made more sense if you use it in the same sentence as a ultra, When you're talking about the ultra 5G.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, the S20 still is cool. It still has a good camera. It still has a nice screen. It has the 120 hertz, which is all cool, and it's still a premium phone at $1,000 too.
Cool.
And also Samsung also has the Z Flip also now.
Yeah. Do you?
Which is
Oh wait, the Z Flip.
Yeah. It's confirmed now. We briefly talked about the rumors, but now it's fully confirmed. It's out now. And yeah.
Oh wow, I never heard of that. Wait, so this is by Samsung?
Samsung.
Huh. This is different from their foldable phone. Before,
This is not the
tablet.
This is not the Galaxy Fold. This is different. Yes.
Galaxy. What is it called? Z.
Z Flip. Z Flip.
What? Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Z Flip.
I don't think that was intentional, but I get it now. Oh, okay.
So it's like what the Moto Razr did, yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. I wonder if it's gonna have the same kind of protection.
Well, they call it the world's. They call it like bendable glass, but it's really plastic with like glass infusion. It's with glass infusions. It feels nicer than the old plastic on the Galaxy Fold, but it's the durability is about the same.
Because you're not gonna have glass that bends unless I don't know
They're saying they're working on getting truly real glass that can bend, but only time will tell.
That's gonna be difficult. It almost looks like your phone is just broken. Like if you're looking at this,
Remember the iPhone 6 when it first came out? Everyone was like, "Oh my god, it can bend in half. It's so fragile."
Wait, really?
Yeah, remember like that like scandal like iPhone 6 bends.
6 bends in pocket. Ooh, oh my gosh.
That was an issue then.
This was how long ago?
Well, iPhone 6 is like 2014.
So this is can we look at it?
This is a throwback, but I think it applies fine.
So wait. So this is 2014.
Yeah.
And this is 2020.
Yeah.
You see, like there's an upgrade.
Yeah. Phones are pretty cool right now, man.
Yeah. With the 5G, like I know we cover this in other podcasts, but do you really think it's
I think 5G this might be I think 2021 5G is definitely going to become pretty normal for phones.
All right.
Because like 2020 a lot of new phones that are upcoming or that I've seen, all the rumors, they're all going to be 5G. Such as like the S20 is already 5G, all the models. And then the OnePlus 8 series is all going to be 5G now. Wow. And then like Motorola has 5G stuff coming, and then I think 5G isn't at its peak performance yet. What they say, based because like they're using like lower frequencies and signed a bunch of nerdy stuff I'm not gonna get into, but 5G is here. It is gonna get bigger.
Yeah. Do you think that it'll make like phones kind of your portable workspace? Do you think it'll go up to that level, like just with the 5G?
I think there is still a utility for having an actual computer, but they're definitely powerful enough where like you can do a lot of things besides like maybe typing stuff like a long essay or something. Otherwise, you could do almost video editing, photo editing. You can definitely do that on your phone nowadays.
Yeah, I just think like obviously it's a lot more limited than something like Adobe Premiere Pro, but I can see it in the foreseeable future.
Like for a school project, editing on your phone is perfectly more than enough.
Yeah. At least if you have a. Actually, no. It doesn't even need to be like that quality. Something like an iPhone 8,
LOL.
iPhone 7.
Apple peasants.
Okay. I mean, like if you're an Apple peasant, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but I mean, I mean, there's not much that you can do to convince them, but
I
like,
just wish they were more understanding of us.
yeah, that there's more versatility in these
Android.
pieces of art.
Android is just, I just love how the customization and innovation with Android.
Yeah, but I mean, like iPhones. I will argue though that iPhones are pretty well suited for
Most people.
the most people, and also
Anyone
like
could- iPhone is good for everyone, but for
Yeah.
certain, I just enjoy the Android experience more. It's not for everyone, definitely. It's old people and stuff, not offending them, but iOS is good for them and stuff.
yeah.
Just people want it easy to use, nothing to think about. But like, I feel like if you want to have more fun, get more stuff done, well, not more stuff done, but it's like get different, more unique things done. I think Android is the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. But
All right, Spooked is here in the chat, is disagreeing with us, but you know what? I'm still, Mr. iOS user, I'm still glad you're here.
yeah.
So.
You're entitled to your own opinion. I'll say that.
Spooked is here. I am glad you're here.
I'm also
Wait.
glad. I'm glad
not
that
even hot.
anybody's here. Thank you. Whether you're an Apple lover or Android hater or Android lover and Apple hater, you know, everybody is welcome in this environment, and you can always voice your opinions when you want to, because this is in fact America. Unless you're not living in America, but that's besides the point.
But if you're in our chat room, then you have the right to say anything appropriate.
Right.
No matter
welcome.
if where you're from.
Yeah, where you're from. We welcome all opinions. So I think we've about covered a lot of the spectrum. So do you want to just wrap this episode up?
Yeah, I think we ended on a nice positive note once again, which I like, and
Yeah.
another productive episode had, and I hope everyone enjoyed as well.
Yeah. I hope everybody is doing safe right now, actually, too, as well, because you know, with the recent outbreak, Corona, and I mean, I know we shifted a bit from Corona to phones to Mulan, and then to, you know, we've been over the place, but I hope you had a great time today listening to us, and I'm glad that you took your time to come and listen to us in the first place. So thank you, truly. Thank you. And I hope you all are safe out there. I hope you're all doing well, and make sure not to go in any public areas such as the city, unless you live in the city. Then try and stay indoors at all costs. But I mean, like, honestly, everybody I advise to be
Don't live in fear, but definitely take precautions.
yeah. Don't take this too lightly, but don't also think it's the end of the world. Just be informed. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Put it simply, be informed and
Stock
live-
up on
yeah.
tissue on toilet paper.
Is toilet paper really necessary? Like, why would you?
'Cause
What do you
it's-
need for it?
Like supply is going down.
Yeah, I know, but like, tissue paper of like all things, like. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but you need to wipe your hiney.
Yeah,
Corona's gonna
I
make
guess so, but
Corona's gonna make you poop a lot, I assume. So
yeah, but like if you, like, I mean, if the apocalypse hits, which I hope it doesn't. No, I'm pretty sure it won't. But
I
if
hope
it
it
does, why?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Well, in the odd case that it will, and the unlikely case, I can't speak today. If the unlikely case that it does happen, then sure, toilet paper. But you shouldn't get too worked up about it. So I think everybody should just cool their beans for now, but also play it safe. That's all I'm gonna say. So thank you guys so much for sitting here watching, and not only watching but listening to us ramble on for about like an hour or so. We were planning to end this much sooner. And also, I just realized we haven't gotten to the trivia question. I guess we're gonna have to save it for another day. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching on this
12-5 of you right now.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Wait, 5 people? Really?
There's 5 people in here right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Our peak is like 7 or 8, but this is still pretty good.
Yeah, I know. But like, I mean, all the attention we appreciate, and all the viewers that we also appreciate. So, anyone that's here still watching, thank you. I've been Pickles on Mayo. You can find my work here on YouTube with the same username, or you can also look at my Instagram where I post all of my art. You can also look at my Twitter, which I'm not too active on, but you might be able to catch me there posting in the occasional post. And you can also check out my co-host, Pickles.
No,
Did I just say Pickles? Hold on, I meant Mr. Nobody 711. And do you want to give him your credentials?
Yeah, so I got my channel description should be. No, my channel link should be in the description, not in the description. And my Twitter is at the Mr. Nobody 711, where you can find all my deepest thoughts, and you can find me on my new, well, not new, I've had it for a while, but Pickles on Mail just discovered it. My more dedicated Mr. Nobody Instagram, which is at the fake Mr. Nobody.
Right. So, I think that's it. And just to let everybody know, I put those links in the description if anybody wants to check out and can't search on it for some reason. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today. It's been a blast having you guys as an audience, and I hope you all stay safe out there. Peace.
Stay groomed.
Yep. Peace.
Double peace.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Double peace.
Peace for real. Goodbye.
Triple peace.